got me hot. Yeah. Got me hot.
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Welcome to another edition of Bro Talk Live, the best show on the internet for you by us. Bro Talk, we're always on the market. It's your main man, Jason, in the director's seat as usual. Let's kick it over to my main man, Dex. What up, bro?
Dexter Stuckey here. Super excited to be here, guys. We have a great show planned for you all today. It's just so many things going on. I'm so excited to explore all the different opportunities and everything we have going on today. But welcome to a brand new edition of Bro Talk Live. Ty?
I like that. Mindfulness seems like going on with Dex. What's going on with that hand? What kind of balls are you squeezing?
Oh, it was a stress ball because you know what? I talked to my therapist and they were asking like what's something that bothers you, and I told them like every week my boss does this thing where he starts the meetings off with this long welcome thing, and I really don't like it. I didn't want to be honest and say it was my friend on the podcast that does this, so I just said get up this story. And they were like, "Well, just use a stress ball to relieve some stress while it's happening," and it's working because you irritate me. But when I do this, I don't even be worried about you guys for the podcast. I'm squeezing one of those stress balls and it's working.
Oh, okay, squeezing balls. Ty, how are you?
Ooh, my camera looks weird, doesn't it?
You're a little far up. There we go.
Everybody, how are you? I am doing very well. I'm here and ready for the show. We're very excited for what we have to offer today.
We are
so happy that you are joining us today.
We are. I had no idea. Will be joining us a little bit later on. He just woke up from a late siesta, but he will be joining us momentarily. Dex, what's wrong?
Why you say siesta? Like, why would you say that? I don't understand.
What's wrong with the siesta?
Did you be saying so, like a siesta?
Isn't he like half Hispanic or something like that? I feel like appropriate.
Every time we get on here, we be saying what this boy is. I'm gonna say he's Haitian, and y'all gonna say no, he's not. Then I'm gonna say that I'm not doing this. Will is whatever he wants to be.
I think Will's ethnicity, he is like Black, Haitian, and Dominican, if I'm not mistaken. I honestly don't know.
See, I'm gonna leave it alone.
He speaks all those languages, so I just assume it might not. It might just be because he can speak the languages.
All right, and he's actually joining us live here, so we can get a live feed. Bill, how would you identify yourself as a nation?
What?
What's your race? Are you Latino? Because I said you were having a late evening siesta, and Dex thought that was a little offensive.
No, not offensive. I just thought, like, why would you say the boy's having a siesta? Like, I don't understand that.
Seems like it. So what are you, Bill? What is your ethnicity?
Obviously, I'm black.
Don't come in with no little attitude. Because
look at
he's not gonna do no attitude.
Obviously, I'm black.
Obviously. All right. Are we ready to do some updates?
Yeah.
Normally we start with politics, but I think
can I say something about the updates?
Absolutely. What do you want to say?
It's been officially a full year since we started doing the updates with that Dexter dance, because it came from my thing the other day, and I was like, this is such a Bro Talk memory. It's amazing. And like, I don't want to relate it back to Dexico, but like during the Dexico introduction, I did that thing from the Bro Talk Live. It was like a shout out to the Bro Talk show. I just think that was amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, it's just beautiful. All right, time for updates.
Then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuff. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff.
All right. Well, if it's up, then it's stuck. Will Smith is still currently undergoing some issues, I would say, in regards to his career. Here goes some of the latest headlines from the Will Smith saga. Netflix and Apple drop plans for Will Smith biopic after Slap. Chris Rock's brother wants Will Smith's Oscar revoked, says the LA Times. Will Smith's talent agency considered dropping him after the Oscar slap, says report. Loved ones think Will Smith needs therapy and a break from acting, report says. Will Smith projects reportedly stalled or under threat after Oscars assault with a deadly weapon, the slap. How do you feel about the reaction that Will Smith's been getting?
It slaps.
Didn't they still put the Alec Baldwin movie out and then he killed that girl?
Ooh.
Allegedly.
The movie didn't come out. However, they did let Kill Bill get a statement out, and I don't understand why he feels the need to be talking about this stuff. Like, you did kill somebody, Alec. As far as this stuff, it's just like I said last week when we kicked off this show. My first thing off, I don't know if you guys remember, but I said this is the last time we're going to talk about Will Smith and the slap. Like, we're done with it. It's over with. But it just seems like the society, America, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, like they don't want to let this go. I'm sick of it. I'm over it. I don't care. Like, I want to move forward. Like, Jada wants to move forward. Will wants to move forward. Like, if they want to cancel his projects, cancel the projects. I'm exhausted at this point. And truthfully, I honestly am low-key starting to think that Will was about to buy NBC. Because the way they hanging him up is giving real Bill Cosby-ish.
Well, Jada's saying that she wishes that Will didn't slap Chris Rock at the Oscars.
Y'all crucified me last week, but here we go. I told y'all.
It was in the heat of the moment, and it was him overreacting. He knows that. She knows that. They're in agreement that he overreacted. Said a source to Us Weekly, not US Weekly, Us Weekly. No, look, I did say it was kind of strange that people were saying, "Oh, she told Will to go up there," and I'm like, it was 2 seconds. Like, there's no way she could have signaled to him to go up there because he was up there like within a second. How do you guys feel about Jada? It seems like she's not necessarily not supporting her husband, but also saying that he reacted wrongly when he did so to support her.
I'd say one of their careers.
I don't think she's wrong. I mean, if that's how she felt, that's how she felt. Like, even though like he was doing it to defend her, she does still have the right to say, like, like, this is what I think. I think you overreacted. I mean, to be honest with you, isn't this the same thing as the Beyonce Kanye West thing? Like, Kanye did it, and Beyonce was like, "Yeah, I didn't think that was necessary," and he did it to defend her.
But Beyonce isn't Kanye's wife.
But I'm just saying it's the same situation. I'm just saying it's the same situation of a person doing something to defend another person, and they're like, "Thank you," but like, I didn't need all of that. I think that's just all she was saying.
Do you feel like he's getting a bad rap, Bill? Because it seems like he's everyone's piling on right now, and just following the leader when it comes to boycott Will Smith for the slap.
Sounds about white.
No, it's black people.
Right. Anything Europeans tell them?
Yo, can I just say one more thing? No, when he said that, it triggered me to remember something. Wanda Sykes says she was like mortified about this whole situation, right? And I was reading up about it, and Wanda Sykes said that she has a child with her partner. She says she can't have a black child because her partner, who is white, wouldn't be able to do the child's hair. That floored me.
I mean,
that's the reason, huh?
Say we'll leave it alone. In other news, Tory Lanez, according to reports, sources reporting, verified Nancy Dillon reported this. She is a crime court reporter for, I think, the Rolling Stone. She tweeted the following: Tory Lanez handcuffed in court and remanded to custody until he posts a new bail of $350,000 in Megan Thee Stallion felony assault case, judged him in violation of discovery, protective order, and personal contact order. Tory Lanez very quickly thereafter paid his bond. Apparently had that cash on hand and walked out of the courtroom into his new Lamborghini. Amazing.
You're feeling amazing?
So free once again is Tory Lanez, but the judge did not let him off free. The judge had nearly an hour of argument about Tory Lanez's tweets and said, quote, "Some seem to be clear messages to Megan." He added a new condition to Tory's release, stating that he's not to mention Megan Thee Stallion in any case and on any social media platform. The trial date is set for September 14th, a little bit later this year. All right.
Or you can still mention her by song.
Did he just get into an SUV?
I think that was a Lamborghini.
No, they put them phone books on the seat so he can get it in.
That thing
Up a
looked
little
like
higher.
very big for him to get in. Looked like he had to hop in it. Did he just say that was a Lamborghini?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Ladder.
Allegedly.
Dude.
Sources reporting. In other news, the reunion is here, guys. Monique
The
and
wait is
Lee
over.
Daniels finally made up.
I am so sorry for hurting you in any way that I did. Y'all, she was my best friend. My best friend. Y'all think that Precious was just that was God working through both of us. And we gonna fucking do it again.
Precious 2 coming to a theater near you.
We gonna do it again.
I want Precious 2, please.
I definitely want Precious 2. Absolutely.
I want Precious too. I just don't like Lee Daniels at all.
Yeah, we gotta have it
again.
A bird. That's what he is.
Disgusting.
Yeah, report says that after not speaking for 13 years, Monique Lee Daniels made up, and Monique's going to replace Octavia Spencer in the Netflix film Demon House, which is an exorcism film package that Netflix acquired after a brisk auction in January. Apparently, Octavia Spencer had to bow out because she had a scheduling conflict with her Apple TV Plus show, Truth Be Told. So Monique will have a new employment. So do you think this is going to work out for Monique in the long run? She's going to get back to the top?
First of all, let's go ahead and straighten this up, right? Because it's not like he is making up for this. She wasn't free, and he needed somebody to replace Octavia Spencer. So he tells you were.
You think it's just all for him to make some money?
Baseball. Like, you're the last person here for dodgeball, honey.
So you think she was just an afterthought?
That's exactly it. Lee Daniels is a nasty queen. She's only an afterthought.
I really think that 50 Cent must have threatened him. It was like 2 weeks ago. He was like, "We put Monique back on, and then here you come running around apologizing after 13 years. What did he do to you?"
I mean, that was a lot of things. Like, we had to boycott Netflix. There was a lot.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't do anything.
But Dex, there was a lot of drama. This was years and years. I mean, he saw those interviews.
I want to be very clear that Monique asked us to boycott Netflix, and we told her no. We said no. We told her no. If anything, we kind of owe Monique an apology too, because we told her to kiss our asses too. I'm just saying.
We told her we support her and we love her, but we're not doing that. That's what we said.
I was watching Joe Exotic and everything. I wasn't thinking about Monique. I didn't care about that woman.
But I did watch The Parkers on Netflix. I think it was on there.
Gave her a little
to help out. But somebody had to threaten him or something. Like, you remember that guy?
Yeah, but Lee Daniels isn't the issue here, though, because like we didn't know about their beef because of Lee Daniels. We knew about their beef and all the trouble that was going on because Monique was out there preaching about it and talking about it. And honestly, granted, I wasn't really on her side because I didn't care. But if I was someone that was supporting her, I don't know if I would be okay with this reunion. Like I just need a little bit more. Like you got to give me more than that. Like, sure, you got the public apology, but he's starting to laugh and joke and play with the apology. If you apologize to me, you kind of got to get on your hands and knees and like make it right. Like, don't.
I mean, he's giving her a check, so it's not like he's giving her something. That's like,
you're giving me something, but it just seems like you're giving me something. Does that make any sense? It just, to me, it feels self-serving on his part.
Right, it's symbolic. Here we go again with like these symbols, right? Like, and again, this was like not even, you weren't even my first choice. I'm coming back. I got to circle back around. I got to spin the block now because the homegirl I wanted is no longer able to do what I want. So like, oh, my team is full. Let's play dodgeball. Oh wait, oh you can't play. You got class right now. Well, you.
And then you put this woman on the platform that she complained about not paying her properly. Like this to me seems like, look, I know Christmas is coming up and Monique got kids or whatever and a husband to feed. So I get it that she needs to make a little bit of money, but this to me just don't seem right. Like this seems kind of desperate on her end.
Well, we wish Monique the best, and we hope that
Do we though?
Black China was trending because of the following statement she wrote on Twitter. Yesterday, I had to give up 3 of my cars, my reasons, morals, beliefs, being a single mother, no support. I'm a mama. Single, no support, child support. Strange structure to those sentences.
Every Monday, child.
That's more than
but that was not the best part. So she tweeted this, and then of course the Shade Room on their page, and so we got feedback from Rob Kardashian and Tiger, two of Blac Chyna's baby's fathers. Rob tweets, I pay $37,000 a year for my daughter's school. I handle every single medical expense. I pay for all of her extracurricular activities. I have my daughter from Tuesday to Saturday. Why would I pay child support? LOL. Also, similarly, I pay $40,000 a year for my son's school, and he lives with me Monday through Saturday. Why would I pay child support? So it seems like Blac Chyna's only watching them kids 1 day a week. But good for her.
Well,
I mean,
let me see.
That's whole structure.
She got that one on Sunday, and she got that one on Monday.
So the kids don't even know each other,
and they don't know her either.
So the kids meet once a week. The kids only meet her on Sundays. That's it. Like the only time.
No. One child is meeting on Sunday. One child is meeting on Monday. They don't know each other. They don't know her. They think she the help.
So there's never been a family trip to Chick-fil-A.
And you know it hasn't because she can't afford to.
They don't know that.
Well, and also they're closed on Sundays.
But what reason does she have to sell them cars then?
What you mean? What would she sell the car? How does she make? If she doesn't, if she don't work, and the boys ain't paying, you can't be driving. Where you driving the cars to? You don't got no job
for nothing then.
And in California, you ain't got no gas. You sure ain't got no gas.
And them Tesla recharge stations be full. Let me tell you, them things is full. And they running out of space.
So the car dealership sent her that letter saying like, "Hey, we want your car. We'll pay you top dollar for it." She said, "They're like, should we take the car seats out?" She said, "Ain't no car seats in them cars.
No car seat. Take them cars. They free and clear.
Ain't nothing in them."
But don't get on there and tell us about it. Like you knew they were like. But the crazy thing to me is like you know what situation you're in.
Yes,
and you put that on Twitter as if they're supposed to just let you drag them. You know you're only watching your kids 2 days a week. Now
you notice she didn't respond to that. She did not respond to the guys
because she know receipts were come out next.
Well, Tiger responded to Rob, and Tiger said, "How are you saving $3,000? I need to plug." So that was like the only interaction that happened on that whole tweet. Blac Chyna had nothing to say.
She did post a picture of kids though.
She did, and someone said that must have been taken on a Sunday.
I wonder if the kids go to the same school though. That's because this school is 40,000. They want to transfer.
Them babies don't know.
We definitely switching schools now. We got to save a couple dollars.
They probably better for. Never mind. Moving on. Politics as usual. Ketanji Brown Jackson, Supreme Court nominee, is expected to be confirmed this week after a bipartisan procedural vote yesterday, I should say, on Monday. According to the AP report, Republicans Lisa Murkowski and Mitt Romney announced that they will vote to confirm Judge Brown Jackson's historic elevation to the Supreme Court. With 3 Republicans supporting her in the 50-50 split Senate, she's on a likely path to confirmation and on the brink of making history as the 3rd Black Supreme Court justice and only the 6th woman in the court's more than 200-year history. So congrats to her as that seems to move forward. One person who, wanted to talk about the way he was going to vote was our good friend, Mr. Lady G.
Judge Jackson has got a lot to be proud of. She's accomplished a lot in her life. She's a good person. I'm sure she's a great mother, and very gifted person. She's fought hard to be where she's at in life. I'll vote no. I'm the first time I've ever voted against any Supreme Court nominee.
I love it.
I'm sorry. He said that.
He said, "I'm gonna go ahead and just let you know it's a no for me."
It's a no for me.
You're not going to
gave her
Hollywood
all
on my
the
time.
He said it's going to be a no.
He said, "You might be going to Hollywood, honey, but not on my dime."
And then he said, "This is the first time he's ever voted no."
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
This is crazy, man. It's a shit show. It really
I have
is.
to look into it.
These people are so afraid of Trump and his supporters that they're really making themselves look weird. Why would you even get out there and compliment her to the highest level? Great mother, citizen, well accomplished. You did everything right. You earned your spot. I'm gonna vote no though.
Except you a colored woman. Sorry.
Notice he also
Judge Jackson has got a lot to be proud of. She's accomplished a lot in her life. She's a good person. I'm sure she's a great mother and very gifted person. She's fought hard to be where she's at in life. I'll vote no. I'm the first time I've ever voted against any Supreme Court nominee.
I need context. I need to watch that whole thing. Did he follow that up with anything?
Absolutely not.
Explain why he said no. Which
that was it. And you know he was going to say no. He's because it was so nasty. He said, "I'm sure you're a great mother."
That was shady. That is shady.
And then at the end, he did that little coat gather at the end.
Yes. Let us all bow our heads in prayer.
Together. So we pray, Father in heaven, we firmly believe that Donald J. Trump is the current and true president of the United States. You have raised him up for this season of time to be used to be part in saving a nation. Bless and protect him and his family from any physical, spiritual attacks, and may his voice stir the people to righteous action to bring godly men and women into elected office. In Michigan and across America, we declare he will be back in office soon, very soon, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Hey.
Bill, they rise him up. Bill, they gonna raise him up. God has raised Trump up.
And let me tell you, since we're here, if you all just want to go ahead and pass the offering plate, and that's $KI. Go ahead and pass that offering plate since we're here.
Since we're here? Okay, I feel you. Outside in the crowd, some supporter decided to answer some questions about, life.
The election, I believe, was stolen. But we know that Space Force has it all. Trump has all the information. It's going to be overturned.
What do you think Space Force has?
Space Force is a military branch of the, just like the Army, all the military. And they literally, walk up here, they literally, the night of the election, they literally watched the election be stolen. They know, they watermarked the ballots. They know exactly what happened with every ballot. They know what fake ballots, all right? They knew the election switches. They know what countries were involved. They know they followed the money. They know what every politician that's been paid off. They know there was 269,000 sealed indictments, but I think it might even be up to 500,000 sealed indictments. And
let me tell y'all something. That walk up here blesses me so good.
That walk up here, I don't want people hearing my secrets.
Wait, is it me, or was this the first time somebody ever actually explained how the election was stolen? Like, I always hear people say like it was stolen, stop the stealing stuff. It didn't make no sense, but she actually said something. And like for a minute there, I'm like, yeah, there's a military branch somewhere that's still okay.
This baby got all the secrets.
Look, we got an explanation. That's more than we've gotten from Rudy Giuliani and Donald Trump put together.
She is in deep. Oh, pray for that lady.
I'm
This is about to be overturned.
You know,
say ballot machine, but okay.
Space Force knows.
They remind me of that cult, Heaven's Gate, that like they were all like gearing up for the big asteroid and it's coming to take our bodies away. And they went and killed themselves and zipped them little selves up in them sheets.
Ooh, little did they know we still out here.
Still here, baby.
We're still out here.
Could you imagine killing yourself for like a cause and then the cause don't happen? Like, remember like Y2K was coming? Remember people were crazy about like Y2K? And like say they did something to themselves or whatever, and look at us in 2020. Shit.
Well, wait.
Then again, you see how we live in 2023. They might have been on the same.
There's still one person in Heaven's Gate who was the last person who watched all that and was like, "Oh, no thanks.
I ain't gonna do it.
I'm good.
I'm pass on that one."
Still here, still standing, still strong. But why the Space Force? That was like so surprising to me that Darren has a good point. All the organizations, she picked Space Force
because it's something that people don't know nothing about, and plus
they got a watch from.
They've been going to space every other week. Like they go to space for the weekend.
Right?
Like
and it's the angle they can see y'all.
They can see on your phone. They can see in your phone.
The reason she chose Space Force is simple. That's the one founded by Donald John. Okay.
He founded
Dear
it for
leader.
election.
I got to get with it.
Okay. Understood. Okay. Moving on. Daddy Trump was in the palace.
That's sweet daddy.
That's sweet daddy Trump.
That's sweet daddy, you boy.
You called him daddy at first.
Can't say sweet daddy.
Sweet daddy Trump was inside the palace. He was asked if he wants to take Nancy Pelosi's job.
Oh, I want to ask a follow-up while we're talking about Congress because these comments went viral. At the rally, when Congressman Matt Gaetz brought up you being nominated for Speaker of the House, and your reaction intrigued me because I couldn't tell one way or the other how you felt about that. Your reaction?
No, I think that it's not something I wanted. A lot of people bring it up. It's brought up all the time.
Yeah.
No, it's not something I want to do. I want to look at what's happening, and then we're going to be doing something else. No, it's not something I would be interested in.
Very concise. That makeup around that eye is a little black.
I would feel stupid if I asked a question like that and like he gave me the response. Like he literally said to her, "Why didn't you ask me that?" No, stupid.
We look at that. We're doing something else.
He said, "I was the president. Why would I want to be the Speaker of the House? Are you stupid?"
I looked at that and I'm going to be doing something else.
He said, "Do I look like the help to you, girl?"
I ain't Speaker of the House. I'm Speaker for the nation.
Hello. And she thought she did something. She was smiling and laughing. He said, "Don't ask me no
You want to be Speaker of the House?" Like
he said, no. He said no and no.
How many people have not trying to be president? No.
You know he was thinking in his head the Speaker of the House.
He had to look over the Speaker of the what is they?
He said we're going to keep an eye on things and then we're going to do some things.
We're going to do some things and we're not going to do that. So
get yourself back on Twitter first, and then I believe that you can do some things.
My word.
Donald Trump don't need Twitter. Y'all are hearing from Donald Trump just fine.
That's true.
Some people who weren't banned from Twitter are the last two presidents other than Donald Trump, but with Barack Obama and Joe Biden. They met again, old times, at the White House.
Thank you. Vice President Biden, Vice President. That was a joke. That was all set up.
Beautiful. I miss.
Look at him. That boy just as sleepy as he was. Huh? What?
Yeah, Joe's like, he just like, why they laughing? I don't get it. Ain't I'm the vice president. He just said, am I not the vice president? Joe actually thinks he's the Speaker of the House. That's the problem.
Obama had more jokes for Joe.
I confess, I heard some changes have been made by the current president since I was last here. Apparently, Secret Service agents have to wear aviator glasses now. The Navy mess has been replaced by a Baskin-Robbins. and there's a cat running around, which I guarantee you Bo and Sonny would have been very unhappy about.
Comic view at the White House, beautiful. I love it.
If he don't tell jokes no more. If you're gonna tell jokes like that, I don't want to hear it.
I was like, you got to sit in there and fake laugh because you know it's a joke.
That wasn't even funny, and he's funny.
And then
let me tell you something. That Baskin Robbins one was funny because that's all Joe can eat is bad. That the boy can only eat ice cream.
And Jello.
Jello, they sell Jello.
It go down smooth.
And it's good on that pamper.
Play that for the award show.
Oh, Joe, Joe decided to play well.
Thank you, sir. Please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please. My name is Joe Biden. I'm Barack Obama's vice president. And I'm Jill Biden's husband. By the way, the only reason Jill's not here today, she's working. She's teaching. And so I just want you to know that's why she's not here. Good afternoon, everyone.
There we go.
You know what? Joe, it's bad. It's getting so bad that not only are they sending people from 440 to them bills, they sending the vice president and to the school buildings to teach them damn kids. Y'all teachers need to get jobs, man. Like it's getting crazy out here. People can't be.
The vice president at school. That's terrible.
I'm telling you, they sending the president's wife to the school to teach these kids. That's how bad it is out here. Come on, y'all.
And you see Barack said over there. He said, "Work." Oh, I hear you. I don't know nothing about that.
Michelle would never.
Michelle would never.
Anybody seen that one in jail since they took office?
The AP is reporting that the Biden administration plans to freeze federal student loan payments once again through August 31st, extending a moratorium that has allowed millions of Americans to postpone payments during the pandemic. They were originally scheduled to resume on May 1st. So that is good news for all borrowers.
Watch what's about to happen. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
On May 1st, they're going to push them back again because they want.
You mean August? They're now pushed back to August 31st.
Yeah, they're going to push them back again until after November, so y'all can go ahead and vote them Dems right back in that office.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Could you imagine though? Could you imagine being one of the loan people and they're like, don't worry about it, right? Like imagine working for like Sally Mae or something like that, right? Or whoever like is collecting these loans, and they're like, we're gonna push it back basically 2 years at this point. I know those people are like, Joe, we need a bailout too. Like gas and stuff is high for us too. We need our money. Where's the money at? Come on.
Yeah, but I mean, he did run on a campaign of what, Ty? Student loan forgiveness. Is that what you remember?
He did not.
Very clear he wasn't forgiving you guys. I don't know why.
No, he said he would give y'all $10,000.
I ain't get that either. I mean, y'all got it. Y'all saved 10,000 by now.
So why are we expecting anything more?
Listen, don't be that person, please. For yourself, don't be that guy.
I'm just asking because everyone keeps like opining for student loan forgiveness, but he never said
because Pocahontas sat up there and cracked her
Pocahontas didn't win,
and
she didn't win.
Exactly.
That's all it is. The payments are for federal student loans. Yes, they are. So make sure that they are not at all, personal loans.
Here's the thing. The person that said he cannot issue forgiveness of private loans, the Secretary of Education absolutely can, because that's what the money is for. They oversee all of the loans. The same way they are just telling y'all don't pay these bills, they can forgive them because it's already been written into the budget.
You want total restoration?
Oh, I don't care. The United States Army is paying my loans. I don't give a care what y'all do.
Team player.
I don't care one way or the other. My loans are paid off. Paid.
A team player. Wonderful. That was the news. Time for Q&A.
I got a question.
question. It is time now for Q&A, the part of the show where you have questions about how terrible your life is, and we do our level best to answer them. Here's what we have for tonight.
Here's what we have for tonight. Bill, I know you cannot see that, so I will enlarge your territory.
I'm like Joe Biden over here, just sleep. Can't see worth nothing. New mom, who this? Sticky situation. Oral arguments and chunky bar.
You did good with these, Jason. I will say that.
My word.
These are probably nasty. We don't want to read this.
Let's do sticky situation.
No, every time you come on somebody, Jason.
It's nothing about cum. You're so disgusting.
Why y'all say the word like this?
Because Jason does weird stuff, man. We're like,
I don't do anything.
Oh no.
Oh, this dissertation.
For 7 years, we've been doing the same thing.
Here we go. Let me read this biography.
Oh, we don't want to know about this.
My neighbor is an alcoholic and abusive toward his spouse, so I've reported this. Ever since I've reported him, he has been trying to intimidate me. He has been watching everyone who comes in and out of my house. He kept making everyone uncomfortable who comes over. He insinuated that the last neighbor conflict he had, he resolved by punching them. I reported him, and they linked me up with his supervisor. He asked me to report every incident of him threatening me or if an abusive situation in the household occurs. That's what I have been doing. Calling the police on them is useless. Apparently, he has been reported multiple times before when they lived somewhere else, and it brought nothing. A month ago, when I reported him, the day after, I had trouble opening my door. The guy from the housing corporation confirmed that there was glue inside. This week, I reported them, and yesterday, from one moment to the other, I couldn't open my door. This morning, the housing corporation again confirmed there was glue inside. The problem is that I can't confirm it's them doing this. I am not allowed to hang any cameras outside our apartment. I don't want to pick a fight with him. I just want to be left alone. I am really, really terrified of the man. He is into some shady business. I don't want to provoke him any further. How can I address this? What?
If you're gonna be like that, just move. Like that's the only way for you is to move. That's it. That's all you can do.
But you in a lease, you can't break that lease. Who gonna pay for it? That do sound like some mob activities, though. Gluing somebody's door shut.
I mean, you played by provoking him all of his business. You shouldn't mind your business to begin with.
Yeah, you weren't that terrified. You calling the cops on this man multiple times. You weren't terrified.
She's terrified now because the cops went left and he's still here. That's what the hell she terrified about.
And if you've had to call, nope. Okay. I wish that woman well. I hope she gets out of this situation.
This isn't blue. That means a man wrote this,
that's
right, Jason?
Yeah, that's a man.
That's what you got. You should have minded your business, but you didn't mind your business. Now you need to go get a gun and put blood in his mouth first before you put blood in yours.
Okay. The gun segment. There we go. The gun's always the answer. I don't know what you can do. I feel like you just need to report this, I guess, to the housing apartment manager and call it a day. I mean, I'm not really sure what else you should. Ty, you want them to shoot them and go to jail? Like, what do you want?
I didn't. What did I say?
You said, Jason.
I said, tell them to move. They've been reporting these people. How many more reports can they possibly make?
I mean, I understand that, but like, I have a lease. Like, you can't just get out the lease.
Yes, you can. They don't charge you for the full year.
And also,
they charge. Ty, I just told you 2 years ago. I went through this with my landlord. We were in court. Like, what are you talking about?
And Ty, these people definitely can't break a lease. They can't even hang a camera up outside. Like, they're not breaking a lease.
They ain't breaking nothing.
I broke my lease quickly. Like, bye, y'all.
You need to move.
Either chunky bar or oral arguments.
Both are long. New mom who this is the shortest.
Is it good though?
Don't seem like it.
Kind of.
Ever since
These bottom two seem good.
Oral arguments is good. The other chunky bar is not.
Let's do oral arguments then.
Let's just do this one.
What is this one?
New mom who this?
So I didn't hear anybody choose that one.
New mom who this?
Wife and I want to have kids, but cannot due to med issues. My younger cousin is pregnant and isn't ready to be a parent by any means. I was thinking about convincing my cousin to allow us to raise her baby and present this surprise to on Mother's Day. Any creative ways to present the gift to my wife?
The gift? The gift.
Get this.
I hate when you pretend like things are good. This is amazing. You know what? You should. You know what?
It's good on you.
Oh.
You know, I just saw somebody. I don't know if you live in Philadelphia or not, but they went to the Love Park, and like you can physically go there, and they presented their partner with a pregnancy test. I think you should take your wife to Love Park if you live in Philadelphia, or park or wherever, anywhere, and open up the gift and let it be like a pregnancy test or ultra. I mean, at this point, it can be a picture of your cousin. I mean, just do it up. Like, this is amazing. Like, I think this.
I feel like you have to start with convincing the cousin.
I think you should take you and your wife down to this like really special spot on Ridge and Diamond and stand there on the corner and really have this conversation with your wife because it's amazing.
I'm into it. I think you should definitely surprise your wife for Mother's Day. And
what happens at Ridge and Diamond, Ty? What happens around there?
They almost
gunned us down. This is a special place in Philadelphia.
They almost. You didn't tell them, Ty. We almost got gunned down.
No,
he did not tell the show about the gunning down situation. We'll save that for seats. I just don't understand. I mean, I feel like, we should start with convincing the cousin first and seeing if the cousin is willing to allow you to adopt their child.
Don't start with convincing the cousin when the wife don't even know that you're trying to do this. That's what
Darren said.
Don't listen to Jason.
Like, do you understand? You are basically kidnapping your cousin.
Okay, so what order? But what order would you go in?
You gotta talk to the wife first. You gotta make sure
to talk to the wife first. I feel like you have to talk to the cousin first, even though if it's a
and the cousin be like, yes, take the baby. Then you're gonna go to the wife and be like, oh, I got us a baby. Like, what?
You can't talk to anyone about this.
The cousin's gonna give us the baby. Do you want it? And then if they don't want it, you have to go back to the cousin and say, hey, well, I guess we don't want the baby no more.
That's what I'm saying. You have to talk to the wife first. Talk to the wife because
guys, you're not allowed to talk to anyone about this. You can't go ask this woman for her baby. You're telling her she's not ready. She has to tell you that she doesn't want her baby. Who the hell are you? Oh, she's not ready.
Like, do you want your baby?
That's who.
She definitely said the cousin's not ready to be a mother anytime soon. Like, how do you know that? Who told you that? Your wife might not be ready to be a mother anytime soon too.
Like, that's ridiculous. Like, especially there's no order for this. You can't do that.
Also, what are the medical issues here?
Oh, you know the medical issues. You know what they are.
What?
This is in pink. So put two and two together, okay?
William.
That's not a medical issue. There's a behavior behind that.
Oh, yes, it is. Because you can't take no rubber. If you have more questions, comments, or concerns, if you'd like to follow up, you can hit us at www.brotalklive.com/questions. Jason,
did you edit that out?
Episode for a Webby? Not gonna happen.
Jason and Company. Yo.
All right. Time for Jason and Company, where we play the best videos in the world. You got him laughing in the comments.
Now, something real quick, Jason.
What you want?
We're not making the show your other show with this one, are we?
No.
I will not be. Wait, can we put the camera on Will real quick? I just need to see his face. Like, you okay?
I'm fine. You know what the medical issues are. Like
I want you
cannot
need to go to sleep again. Like this boy woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and okay, Jason,
like, come on, are we going to tiptoe around it? Like, come on.
Oh my
I am. Yeah, I am going to tiptoe around it. Absolutely. Yes.
I'm sorry.
All right, Better Chef. First up, we have Paula Patton, who decided to show us how her and her mom cook fried chicken, and they do so by not seasoning the meat, but seasoning the oil.
With the Lari salt, right? Each chicken gets enough, maybe a little too much, because I like it a little salty. Okay, each chicken getting
That orange is that Lowry salt.
Pepper. And we give it some paprika. All right, we're ready to the next step now. Look, that's a good color. Because I'll probably flip it again, because I want this side to get all of the spices that the other side got, right? So I'm gonna flip it. All right, so now we repeat. Okay, so these chickens are ready to go. Look they look pretty, they're brown, they got a little crispiness on it. And now, okay, I should have shown you, I put down some paper towels to soak up the grease. Nice. That look good, that is perfect. And so then that becomes the chicken that I get to eat and taste. But this is gonna be pretty hot, but
Dex, you're in love.
So this is crazy because I've seen this circulating, but I wouldn't watch it because I know it was going to be on the show. And I saw people dragging it like, yo, she is insane. Like she half white, this, that, and that. And I was like, I cannot wait to see this video. I don't see an issue. Like this is like what I would do.
Yeah, of course you know, because you don't season your food.
I would do it too.
Because you don't season your food.
Like what I will say is like none of us have done it that way, so we don't know how that tastes, right? Can we try it?
But isn't that how
she's
you
seasoning the flour? Like she's seasoning the oil in a bread. Like you're not seasoning the meat. The meat's still gonna taste like bland.
So what do y'all y'all season the meat before?
Yes. You season
But you
the meat,
put the meat in the oil though.
Yeah, but the meat is
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give you a little secret.
I don't know how to fry chicken either, so
if you want to fry decently seasoned chicken, you need to marinate that chicken the day before and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight and let that season sink into that meat, and then you cut that thing in the fryer. That's what you need to do.
Or you could do it the way that Hottie did it back on Flavor of Love.
My chicken is going to be the best because I was like raised like vegetarian with a lot of fresh vegetables, so I incorporated vegetables into my recipes. But this should be a good recipe. I think she'll like it.
Hottie's so dumb. I couldn't believe that someone would actually, prepare a chicken like that.
Would you like to try some?
Oh, no, I'm not allowed, but thank you.
Okay. I went to the microwave, put the chicken in, and there was a button that said, chicken.
She thought the button that said chicken was to cook a whole chicken.
I think putting the chicken in the microwave is like the most sanitary thing to do. Plus, it doesn't have all the extra calories from the grease.
This is crazy.
I missed that damn show.
That was something else.
I saw that before. That guy can't be real.
Oh, and the Flavor of Love.
That was flavor. Yeah, that was. It's weird because when I saw her put it in the microwave and press chicken, I was like, I never know you can cook a chicken in the microwave. And then the other girls started talking, and I was like, okay, so it ain't me then. It's her.
Of course, it's her.
What is that for though? What is that chicken button on the microwave for? Because I have a turkey button on my microwave.
What is chicken, I'm assuming.
Huh? Yeah, to reheat some already pre-cooked.
Already cooked chicken.
Yeah, like
how you know how hot I want it to be?
It has sensors in it. Apparently,
but,
yeah.
It's a.
Eric says the grease will burn the seasoning; it will have no taste. With the Paula Patton one, Better Chef, Hottie or Paula Patton.
unless you do it Will's way, wouldn't it be the same thing regardless? Like wouldn't the grease always wash the seasoning off?
Nope.
No, because you have breading over it. You have flour in the middle.
Fatima, I am praying for y'all
holding
over
in
there.
seasoning.
I am praying hard.
I don't like fried chicken. So I don't think
Fatima, thoughts and prayers, dear. Thoughts and prayers.
I'm gonna go with Paula Patton because I would definitely do it that way.
I'm gonna go with Paula Patton because I mean I would try it before I criticize. So I don't know.
Bill would die. I know his answer.
I would have a stroke. Like, I'm having a stroke right now.
Some of y'all don't cook fried chicken because y'all think. I'm not saying nobody on this panel, but fried chicken don't be that good.
Fatima said she don't eat chicken. How you don't eat chicken? Who don't eat chicken?
I don't like fried chicken. I like baked chicken.
Y'all don't eat chicken, Dex?
I do. She's pescatarian.
Oh, that's why. That means she eat them pesky little animals.
She be putting salmon in the microwave. She gets the salmon button.
All right, more about it. I want to know who's more about it. So this happened, escalated very quickly. Looks like Southeast Asian country. I'm not going to say if it's the Philippines or Thailand or what, Indonesia, but one of the three, it seems like. This is what happened on the streets. Immediate fight as soon as someone runs into someone. I know Dex didn't see it because he was down looking at his phone, but I'll play it again for you, Dex. Here you go. No questions asked. Like they just went straight for the ass whooping. So that's contestant number one. Contestant number two, I'll narrate for the podcast listeners. Here we go. So we're at a McDonald's, across the street from McDonald's, and you can see something's happening, some commotion's happening across the street. Oh, here comes a car, runs over a guy on a motorcycle. They are inside of the car trying to snatch someone out of the car. still filming. They're throwing rocks at the car that hit the bike rider. A lot of commotion going on there. They rip open the door. They say, "Oh, you gotta get out, homie." They're pulling him out. He comes out swinging. Pop, pop, pop. Gets rocked a couple of times. Realizes he's outnumbered. Starts running across the street. Runs into, looks like that local eatery, maybe an IHOP, Denny's, diner of some sort. Runs down the street. They're still wailing on each other across the street. Yeah, it's a very big commotion. So who's more about it? Is it the Indonesians or is it Irons over here?
Nobody in that video for sure.
I don't like this video.
Nobody in that.
Well, I don't like this video for the same reason why you don't like it.
Should I say it, Dex?
No, don't say it. But we on the same page.
Because it's muted. Because you know they call them the N word. Why they fighting?
Because why are y'all filming it? Go out there and help them if you care.
Like, oh my! Look at those hooligans.
They fight in the middle of the street. This probably what y'all ran into, Bill. Bill's probably what y'all ran into. They was probably shooting off of this.
Who? That ain't what we ran into.
No, it's not. That ain't it. That ain't it. More about it. The Southeast Asians or the blacks?
Definitely not the blacks because I don't like the video.
Exactly. I'm going with that.
I'm offended.
Offended by the blacks.
I'm going with that Oriental video.
Cooler Uncle. Edit that out. Cooler Uncle. Here we go. The first one is the uncle that we all wish we had that would just do stupid stuff with us.
I want my boys to go. You gotta jump over this. I got it. Go. I'm getting out. You gotta jump over the. You gotta jump over the sensor. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try.
Okay. I'm gonna see. Mama, you know I know how to do it. Yeah. Hit my head.
Hilarious.
He tried to jump and duck at the same time.
And duck at the same time, looking dumb.
Stop, man. Hit my head. What you think was gonna happen?
Oh, what a dummy. That was so funny. Hilarious. All right, second one, cooler uncle. We all know this uncle. America's uncle. None other than OJ.
He said fuck him.
All right, let's go. Let's go. It's party time in the house. It's time. Let's get up. Let's get up.
Open up. Wiggy, wiggy, hands over sneaky.
Come on, the kids, man, the kids. Come on. The kids.
What is OJ doing?
I don't know. So them sluts was in the kitchen with knives and with OJ. Okay. Cool. Do your thing.
You like it, I love it.
I'm getting off the show. I swear to God, this is my last week. Y'all about to ruin me. I worked hard to get where I am. I'm not about to be ruined by you people.
Where was they at? Where was they at, Dax?
You saw him in the kitchen with the knives.
That's what was it?
When he get up. Woo, when he get up, you better get the running. you better hop in the Bronco and get the running when he get up.
All right. We're done.
The last group ain't make it out.
The last time somebody tried to wake OJ up, they didn't live to talk about it. So
I can't believe you guys just
so terrible.
Allegedly.
Thank you.
That's right. Thank you.
Also, I don't like that video either.
I don't like that video either.
I don't understand
the cooler uncle, the one that tried to jump over, or OJ?
The one that tried to jump over.
Who are those people?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what the coroner's asking. That's what the coroner's asking right now too. Who are those people? Who is it? I can't tell who it is. Mutilated.
I'm not waking up OJ in the middle of the night, though. That's what I'm not doing.
Because everything's on fun and games until he gets up.
It starts flashing.
It's gonna be a problem.
We remember that video we played a couple of years ago. Oh boy, it's time for bed.
Oh God, it is.
All right, last but not least, better weed hack. This is a better way to smoke weed. You guys let me know which was more resourceful here. First we have the stove toppers.
We gon' let it ring. We gon' let it ring. We gon' let it ring to the fucking tone. Throw that hoe, leave me for a good loan. I've been on the road, I've been selling nothing shows.
Took 2 knives to the stove and then just reheated.
I think that's methamphetamine.
I don't think that was meth.
It's either that or crack.
I will let you know about that this weekend.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
All right. What about this one?
So here we have the owner, and here we have the client. Why would we put you on some bullshit?
It smells good.
We call it cookie kind of shit. Talking about, oh no, she about to be so fucking high, y'all. She crazy as hell on her boy neck. God.
Damn.
Fuck.
I'm gonna tell her this, quit talking though. That's when you open up your eyes and your mouth. Yeah, I ain't talking. Yeah, you wasn't talking. I just started hearing.
Look at the beginning, clear as fuck.
Sis! Hold on. Hold on, step over the thing.
Talk about Jesus.
I bought the Bobby for one.
I tried.
She tried. So which one are you more likely to try? The gas chamber or the stovetop refiller?
There's 7 days in a week. I choose.
I'm
other people who may partake in that. Like, why choose 7 days?
I have already offended enough people this night. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Okay. All I was saying is,
which one's the better hack, though? Which one's the better hack? The stovetop?
Neither.
I would probably say stovetops are better. Heck, only because with that second one, that girl could be good as dead in there, and they would not know until the smoke clears. That's a scary. Exactly.
Banging on the window. Like I tried. I tried.
Like, Eric said, "Damn, they tried to kill that person. That thing was on for a minute.
Yeah, it was like
said
for
he
a
was
while.
beside
Like, you
himself.
couldn't breathe in there. Come on. Y'all gotta do better. Where was that?
Philadelphia.
Look like Virginia.
That look like Camden.
Canada. Don't allow weed in Canada. Not gonna happen.
Camden, New Jersey.
Oh, Camden. Let's see Canada. It does look like Camden. I can see Camden. Yeah.
Those kind of people.
Okay. March Madness. Let's finish this all up. For the year March Madness, we're down to our final four: Coming to America and Black Panther, and then we had Friday and the Bad Boys. All right, you guys ready to see who won in the final four this week?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. First up, Coming to America took out Black Panther, and Friday took out Bad Boys. So we have Coming to America versus Friday, the 1 seed versus the 2 seed, like we ranked them, ending up in the championship round. So Dex, you'll be putting this up for
absolutely. You can vote, guys. You can cast your final vote to let us know what's the best Black movie, Coming to America or Friday. You can vote tonight, starting at 12 o'clock on Bro Talk Live's Instagram page, and that's Bro Talk Live on Instagram.
There we go. All right. Thank you very much for that, Dex. And now it's time.
That is the current Intercontinental Champion Ricochet's theme music. All right, guys, Dex's biggest report. I tell 3 stories. 2 of these stories are true.
Bill ain't never heard of him. Hold up. Bill ain't never heard of him.
Ain't never heard of this boy.
He's newer. Like, he's probably the last 3 years or
He
so.
got to be. I ain't never heard of that one. I'm Ricka who?
You would like
There's only one Rick I recognize.
You would like him. He's incredible. All right, guys. So 3 stories. 2 of these stories are true. 1 of these stories is fake news. All right, guys. So there's a woman in Minnesota who has created her very own museum. Her very own museum.
Oh, you cannot say that word. What's happening there?
No, that's what the word is not. It's not museum, it's museum.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because she has over 19,000 cow-related items. She is trying to maintain her status in the Guinness World Book of Records as having the most cow-related items.
That heifer is tripping.
All right, guys. There's a rapper by the name of Gunu who had his funeral. Who's had his funeral this past weekend inside of a Washington D.C. club. So they posted up his corpse because they said this was his final wish. This is what he wanted. And then finally, we all like to celebrate at the beginning of this month something called April Fools, but just like daylight savings time, April Fools is going to go away. So in a sense of most people don't even know what April Fools is or where it originated from, but where it did originate from was something that's very offensive, and it's been canceled. All right, guys. So what's true? What's a lie?
That last one's a lie.
Because you ain't give us nothing.
It's a lie. Why not?
I think number 2 is a lie because that didn't happen in Washington, D.C. That sounds like something that happened in Florida or Texas.
All right, guys, the April Fool thing. April Fools, it was a joke. That was the lie.
So D.C. is acting crazy like Florida? Is that what
Oh my God. I worked on that all day today. I was going to tell more stuff with it, but I didn't want to. Wow. Well, I laughed. So that was a lie. Everything else is true. And that was in Washington, D.C.
But you laughed really hard.
Because it was funny. That was funny. It was an April Fool's joke. And you know what's crazy? I didn't get any April Fool's jokes off like during like the month or whatever. And like I wanted to get one up, and this was my time.
Not during the month. It's one day, Dex.
Well, technically, that story is somewhat true because the actual story is that the people don't know what the origin of April Fool's is. Like people, it's just made up, and historians have looked into it, and they're like, "Where does this come from?" And people just make up theories. So technically, it was kind of true. So we get the whole month.
Got you.
And that has been Dex's BS report for the week.
God help us.
Wonderful. Thank you for that, Dex. Great job.
Thank you.
Tremendous.
Actually, I feel like Dex needs to see first before because that Rusty Speller.
Whatever.
But this is the part of the show where we sit people who need seating. So, guys, please walk them down. Anyone have a seat today?
I think we all want to just. Okay, go ahead.
Actually, I don't have to. I can skip my seat this week.
Please, Jason.
All right, you guys want to tell a story?
No.
I will go ahead and address it.
Is this a Bro Talk story? This seems like more of a.
This is a Bro Talk exclusive about how we almost got gunned down.
Exclusive reporting.
It's a Bro Talk
exclusive. I told the people that I would address it, and here we are addressing it live on Bro Talk. Sunday afternoon, the fellas and I were almost gunned down.
Yeah, fellas did not include myself or Jason. That's a Will and Ty situation.
No, me and Ty's.
But when you say the fellas, and people are listening to the podcast, watching the show, they think that we're including this, and I wasn't.
Dex don't want to be in part of this snitching thing, so he don't want to be out in the street when something happens.
Dex is we're talking about our real friends.
So remediation happens.
We almost got gunned down by some hooligans and ruffians.
Allegedly.
Oh no, it wasn't alleged.
It was not alleged.
It was not alleged. I will send you the video after this.
You recorded video while they were shooting.
I did not record anything.
I got the video. It happened.
Okay. Oh yeah, you did. That's right.
I've seen the slugs.
So on Sunday, we were on our way after church to go and eat, and we hear a series of gunshots.
Cat.
I had a 9-year-old with me who asked, "Were those fireworks?" I immediately told her no and to get down. As I peeled off of the scene, some more ruffians in the middle of the street in broad daylight jumped out of their vehicles with extended magazines and all sort of automatic weapons and began a series of fire. I mean, they rained down bullets. Okay.
Why are you telling a story like this?
I don't know. But, okay. I mean, they began raining those things down. Okay. I peeled out of there. I wasn't waiting.
But one of us was struck.
A few people's vehicles were struck. Okay. Our dear friend Ty, let's put the camera on Ty.
There we go.
Okay. Look at him, a victim. Okay. His vehicle was struck in the back passenger side by the gas tank.
How many milliliters? How many milliliters away?
It was literally less. It was less than an inch away. It was about a centimeter away from his gas tank. It could have exploded him and killed my friend. Like legitimately could have killed him. Okay. Could have blown his car up and killed him. And then 2 cars behind us, another friend of ours, a bullet tore through his hood, ricocheted off of his windshield, and one got stuck in his front plate. Like could have killed him. We thank God that they were using those cheap little bullets that they got from Ray down the street. Okay? Because had they been the real deal made out of steel, this would be a different story. So we thank God for life another day. It's ghetto. It's ghetto.
We're happy that you guys are safe. I'm sorry. The only reason I'm laughing is because the way he told that story is just completely ridiculous. But yes, we are very thankful that you guys are still with us, and that by a centimeter, the grace of God
We're
spared
gonna be
Todd's life.
interesting to do bro talking. We're like fucking dead.
It would be awful. We will have a funeral. We will have a funeral for you on there. I
A
promise.
live bro talk funeral. A live
Just
one
like
there.
we did Guppy. We'll make a montage. But
would y'all be sad?
yeah,
Like,
so
would the people be sad? Would y'all be sad?
I'm so happy that you guys are good. Very hilarious retelling of the story, Bill. But in all seriousness, stay
No,
out
but
these streets.
like in all seriousness, like we almost got gunned down. I'm joking. Like legitimately, we almost died.
In the spirit of seating, the police confiscated my vehicle, and I don't have it back yet.
And then Todd, you need to get them to change your tags because they're gonna be looking and they're gonna be peeking through the gates and seeing what cars.
Jason.
No. You're missing it. They confiscated his car because they thought he was the target. They thought he was involved in the crime instead of being the victim.
Like, you're black. You're a black. You had something to do with it.
Well, make bulletproof windows from now on when traveling through inner city Philadelphia, and we hope that it gets rectified and that people put the guns down. As gun advocates, I hate that this happened to you guys, but as Dex and I will attest, guns should be removed from society, right, Dex?
No, because they would still have theirs, but theirs aren't illegal.
Right.
So that doesn't make any damn sense.
Right.
What are you talking about? They would have theirs, not
would
be
still have their guns.
That one.
And we would just be defensive and couldn't shoot back.
Issue to him an extended clip right for him to spray the whole street. No.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys had your guns. Seems like they helped. Do you guys have any shout out?
Something would have happened and we would have crashed our cars or something. You'd have rolled out a car, you grabbed your gun and start shooting back. Obviously, because you kept going. I mean, why would you stop and start shooting back? That's stupid.
I'm glad. I'm not criticizing. I'm saying I'm glad you guys had the guns.
You sound like a Californian. That's what you sound like.
I don't know. Like, if I had a gun, I probably would have just said, shit. If they just shooting, they would have gone over. They might just go over again. Like, come on, like you hit somebody. Like,
throw behind you.
Like, hey, whatever. Like,
arm out the window, just shoot.
I mean, look, if they shooting and you shooting people's windshields and whatnot, you clearly don't care about me. So look, I'm gonna just shoot that.
If you have a passenger, maybe you can hang out the window, but you can't.
I'm not hanging out the window. I'm gonna just
drive and shoot at the same time. What do you think this is? Grand Theft Auto?
I am glad that you guys are okay. I mean, like, it's the city of Philadelphia, and like literally, it's wherever you go. And if it's not people shooting at you, it's carjackings, and it's crazy out here.
It's bad. And the one thing I said about that, I was like, the day of, I was like, well, you guys aren't gonna have time to investigate this. I mean, by the time you get around to filing your paperwork, this will be old news.
And it is.
And it is.
Yeah. And probably even to y'all, and you guys were involved in it. But if you watch the news, this was a Sunday. If you watch the news,
they moved on to 6 shootings.
It's only Tuesday. There's
15-year-old got gunned down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
They
shame.
keeping their cars too?
What's that?
Are they keeping their cars too?
Whose cars?
The 6 shootings from. How many cars? How big is the lot? That's all I want to know. Like, I just want to know why you don't have your car.
On that lot.
So they get. So I do need to seek the city of Philadelphia's police department. So like we called on Sunday, after we had got our bearings about us and trolleyed on with our day. We called the non-emergency number to report the situation. And the woman gonna say to us on the phone, "Well, are you still at the location?"
Honey, what did you call the police to tell them what?
So they give you like this non-emergency number to
this.
He was calling snitch.
You can't get the insurance to pay for it. Like, you can't just bring your insurance company a bullet riddled car and tell them.
Well, I didn't shoot my own car.
Well, how the fuck do they know?
Right. Right. So you got to file a police report. So we go to like file a report. You call the phone number. The woman goes, "Well, are you still at the scene of the crime? Are you still on location?"
You're still at the scene.
Raining down gunfire. You think I'm on the phone with you? Not one. Oh, okay.
Wait, both of y'all.
I want to talk to your lady.
My car didn't get damaged. His car got damaged, and another one of our friends' cars. So there were 4 cars that were only 2 cars got damaged. Thanks be to God. But like, you think we're still you think we're crouched down behind like some school bus dialing you like, hey, I'm just calling to report this. Can we get a DC number?
It's Philadelphia. Like literally, the one kid that got killed yesterday, the person who called the cops was the person he got killed in front of their house, and they're like, "Are you on this?" And he said, "Yes, the kid is in my hand." Like, so probably not the craziest question in the world. Living in Philadelphia, it's probably
the lady when I talked to her, she was like, "And you fled the scene." I just like, yeah, I fled the scene. What are you talking about?
They really thought you was the criminal, Tad. They thought they was looking for
Hey,
you.
I mean, Jason, I could not look more criminal than them. They were
They're gonna go in there, they're gonna see all them coloring books and them crayons, and they're gonna be like, "Who the hell is this man?"
They tried to get me to tell this. They're like, they really tried to entrap me. Like they thought that I was a part of this, and they were like,
and they thought you called them.
Yeah, like I'm going to show up to go to them after I called. This is how fucking stupid they are. No offense to you all.
Let's go.
Wonderful.
For Dex, for Bill. This has been another edition of Bro Talk Live. Check me out, Culture Check on Saturday. Dex, where are you going to be at?
The Patty and the Millennials episode, it's actually out right now wherever you listen to podcasts. It's a really good episode. It's about when you realize that you are officially an adult. So it's a really fun episode with Patty and the Millennials, which you can find wherever you listen to podcasts right after you listen to this podcast, Bro Talk Live. And
do you want to give a plug for the shirt that you're wearing?
Yes, this is a shirt by one of my friends. His name is Ubang Ikeby. Like, there you go right there. It's osovillage.com for the t-shirt. Like, guys, definitely support it. And when you go on the website, you'll actually see that they're doing so much more than just obviously just selling t-shirts. It's not just a t-shirt line. It's a movement. It's a brand. And I'm super proud of him. And I think you guys should definitely support him.
That was nice.
All right, cool. Awesome. So for Dex, for Ty, for Bill, you guys have a wonderful week. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for always commenting. As usual, this has been another edition of Bro Talk Live, and we will see you guys next week.